Well, guys, it's been about a month or so since Update 29 has come, and we've seen that major overhaul with visual changes across the maps. But if you guys have been following this channel, you know that a lot of the future updates are set to have more mechanical changes to the game. I've covered extensively on things like the new radio command set to bring in potential legacy survivors mid-game, even the extension of forever communities after you legacy and beat a map with your leader story. This was all but confirmed some time ago by an Undead Labs developer. Well, in today's video, we have uncovered some future things we are going to see, including the biggest question we've all had for quite a few months. Will we see the return of Breakdown from State of Decay 1 on State of Decay 2? I have a juicy developer quote that you guys want to hear. Also, a new feature confirmed to come in a future update, and you're hearing it here first on this channel. Thumbs up so we help that algorithm find us more survivors looking to find an awesome State of Decay community. With that, today's sponsor is FRAG, a mobile shooter with over 100 million players you can play anytime, anywhere. Available for both Android and iOS, featuring amazing high quality and pop culture inspired graphics, all without no blood shown. Hundreds of characters to choose from, building your unique deck of 5 characters, mastering your strategy, and destroying the enemy bunker before they destroy yours with a fast 3-minute timer. Games are always quick. Click my link below for 1 gold chest, 5,000 coins, and 200 diamonds. Even if you already have the game, you get free stuff. Check the link below and download FRAG today. Alright, so as you guys know, when you end up beating a leader story and you legacy a community, you end up activating these awesome boons and you get some pretty awesome perks. For example, if you do the builder story, you get free base-wide power and water at no fuel cost or really needing to use up any outpost slots. Then you have the trader, sheriff, and warlord boons. Well, one thing that's always been kind of lame is if you completed a legacy in one playthrough and let's say you have other communities already established in your save slots, you can't retroactively give boons to other communities you've already established. Well, that might be changing. Take a listen to Jeffrey Card when asked if this is something they are looking into.
Artalvos, sorry I missed that you made that comment earlier. But yeah, I think that's a really good idea. I think we do have some plans in mind that might give you what you're looking for. I don't know exactly on what schedule they would arrive, but yeah, Artalvos suggests that it might be nice if a community that doesn't have that was started very early in your progression and they don't have any boons, it would be nice to be able to retroactively go and give them boons after you've unlocked them with other communities. Yeah, I agree. I think that would be a benefit to the game. And I think that there might be a way that we can do that at some point. So I can't make you any promises on schedule, but yeah, I agree with you that is something that the game would really benefit from.
And there you have it, guys. Pretty much confirmed this new addition to the game. Personally, a welcomed one because I absolutely have this problem myself, and I'm happy to hear that I can add existing boons to other communities. Also something that was found, this is something additional within the game files. This one's pure speculation on my part, so don't take this one to the bank until it's actually confirmed, but more potential items to be salvaged might be in the works. So within these game files, things like backpacks and other things, explosives, could be breakdown for parts. Also, facility mods was also found, so this might be something that ends up getting added. So just really another option on how to deal with your junk, and I'm all for that. Special thanks to Ghost for bringing this to my attention. His channel will be in a link below. Follow him on YouTube. But the biggest thing, guys, I know a lot of us would love to see or something similar in State of Decay 2, something that we've talked about quite a few times on this channel, is the game mode Breakdown. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Breakdown, it's a game mode that was in the first State of Decay. It was an infinite sandbox mode where the goal was to survive as long as possible. Theoretically, you farm up the map you're in. When the resources were done, you would move on to the next level, which would then make the game harder every time you moved up. It was a really neat challenge that just you took on, and it was just a ton of fun, and it was endless. Well, someone asked Jeffrey, will we see that in State of Decay 2? Take a listen to this.
Sarah, yeah, so I think folks shouldn't get their hopes up for any particular thing because there's a lot of options on the table. We do, I mean, I actually have been in some discussions recently where we have talked about sort of some of the things that Breakdown did that we still haven't quite found a way to replicate later on in the franchise that would be cool. And I love Breakdown. I mean, Breakdown was one of the first things I did at Undead Labs, and so I've got a lot of attachment to it. So I wouldn't be surprised if at some point in the future we do something that feels like a nice homage to Breakdown, but I wouldn't plan on necessarily seeing it in the immediate future.
All right, so one thing that stood out there is that he said they've been in meetings and has talked directly about essentially something like Breakdown and bringing an homage to it to State of Decay 2, and man, that is awesome. And on behalf of a lot of us, I would love to see it. I think personally, I think it would be a great addition to the game. It would add a lot of replayability, and I mean, it makes a lot of sense. State of Decay 3 is still a long way to go, and they no longer have a big team working on State of Decay 2, but bringing in a game mode similar to Breakdown would be a great way to extend more life into this awesome game, and credit goes to the community for really bringing this up, because it's possible all the talk of Breakdown coming to State of Decay 2 has gotten the devs to take a look at potentially bringing it over, so well done to all of you there. Now obviously he did say that if they did bring something like that, it wouldn't be in the near future, but either way, I'm personally excited to see how it all comes together when it does happen. But like I always tell you guys, wait until things are truly confirmed from the official channels, so we'll have to wait and see. But to me, this was extremely encouraging to pretty much hear. And guys, let me know in the comments, would you guys welcome a new mode similar to Breakdown, or what modes or new changes would you like to see to State of Decay 2? I'd love to hear your suggestions. Of course, keep in mind guys, the devs listen to your feedback, so making yourself heard is very important, as you can even see from the Breakdown stuff. And make sure you guys take a listen to my video on the top left if you want to see what else is coming to State of Decay 2 in update 30 and beyond.